Flora, welcome back to my channel. MONSTA X is back with another song. I'm so happy. Let's go ahead and see what Heal is all about. I already love the vibes.
Dancing on the tightrope, trying to keep my eyes closed. I don't wanna
I am.
Such a good pretender. Can't even remember when I didn't hold.
Pretty.
Lying awake, trying to make my brain slow down.
You, honey, good.
We say we're okay, but we're just afraid of the fallout. How can we heal our wounds when they keep ripping open? How can we hear the truth when it's never been spoken? How can we heal when the love is what's keeping us broken?
I don't wanna lose you, and you don't wanna lose me. That much we know for sure.
So how we end up like this? We're dancing in the silence, hearts bleeding on the floor. Holding you close, but I know we both feel the distance. We keep holding on, cause all could be lost in an instant. So how can we heal our
So pretty.
keep ripping open? How can we heal the truth when it's never been spoken? How can we heal? How can we heal? The love is what's keeping us broken. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me.
That harmony, guys. Oh.
Tell me that you love me. Say you'll never leave me.
I have goosebumps all over my arms.
How can we our wounds, but they keep ripping open? How can we heal the truth when it's never been spoken?
How can we heal our wounds when they keep ripping open? How can we hear the truth when it's never been spoken? How can we heal? How can we heal?
Oh.
When the love is what's keeping us broken. Dancing on a tightrope, trying to keep my eyes closed.
Wow. Guys. I had goosebumps almost the a moment that this song started, and that imagery of the heart with the nails in it. I love too how it said we know the pain. I just wanted to go back, but still we love again. Oh, the lyrics here and the emotion and everything that was happening was so incredibly beautiful and touching and just like relatable in so many different ways. And I just love how they did this. Usually I take a lot of notes for my reactions, but for this I just felt like so and captured by what was happening in their voices. It was so like delicate but raw and emotional at the same time. I really like how I.M started the each one of the verses, and then it like went one after the other. So, and for the very first verse, it was I.M, and then I believe Shonu, and then when it got to Juhani, he has this raw vocal in him that is just, ooh, he's able to dig into those. The other members can do it too, but I just love when he kind of like digs into that little grit of his. I remember when I first like really thought about that grit when they did Versace on the Floor, and when you heard that from Juhani, it was just like, woo! And I absolutely adored that. And then I love how it went into Kihyun's voice, and then Minhyuk, and then it had this like a little bit of harmonization there. So pretty. And I just love that line, when the love is what is keeping us broken. Like, how do we heal from that when it's the love part that's keeping us broken? Wow. That was just so like dramatic, and I just and again, when the second verse started, I.M started again, which I think is so great that he's been starting a lot of their songs. I feel like the color of his voice just matches these English songs that they've been doing, and it just like brings that emotional tone to it. I just think that that's been really nice to hear. And then it went to Kyungwon this time, and then to Juhani, which was so good. And then instead of like there was kind of like instead of the first verse and the second verse, we had that harmonic feel. I believe I'm not sure who it was. It was Shonu and someone else. Maybe Shonu and Kihyun. I couldn't quite tell who were doing that harmonic part. Just so beautiful. And just the way that I feel like Juhani being the third position for this particular song in these verses was so important because of the way that the rhythmic change was. And like I said, that grit, that natural grit that he has to his voice coming out there really helped. Like I said, just as important as I.M starting, I think Juhani being third was really important with the way that the song structure was. And I really enjoy that from MONSTA X. I feel like they just know exactly who needs to have what part. I love it when Kihyun, he does the first chorus usually, and then, Shonu or Minhyuk will oftentimes take the second chorus. And I just think they have such a good way of knowing what each other's strengths are and really pulling those out. And I loved the movement and stillness in the music video as well. Like, there was so much that was, as it was like creating this emotion for you, right? You like said there were certain parts that were like, oh my gosh, like when the dancers at the one point were moving forward to each other, but they're blindfolded, and then they just created like this, but it was very slow, and there was so much imagery going on here. I really love this, and I will say it, and I will say it loud and proud. No one does English songs like MONSTA X. They just don't. I feel that MONSTA X just really understands how you create music in English, and they just every time they release a song, regardless of whether it's English and Korean or whatever, they always amaze me. But their English songs just hit this like rawness and this emotional side, and I love it so much. I hope if you guys have never listened to any of MONSTA X's English songs besides this one, you will go watch them all. Listen to all their albums in English. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee that. So tell me what you guys thought about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of this particular song or MV? For me, like I said, I really love this little "we know the pain, still we love again." I love that kind of where the dancers are coming in, and I just love MONSTA X, guys. I just love it. Tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.